All right, welcome in everybody in. I am Charity, aka NiceComps, and I'm just getting everything set up here. So we're gonna do some shipping today. We're gonna do live shipping of what sold yesterday on eBay and I think Poshmark. All right, let's welcome in our TT friends here, and we will get this going on. All right. Perfect. Okay. All right, everybody, as we hop on here, I'm just going to get on over to eBay here. So, who am I? What do I do? If you're coming across the stream, it's the first time here, welcome. I am a reseller outside of Austin, Texas. My name is Charity, aka NiceComps. Like I said, and I am a spicy, kind of crazy, insane person that resells stuff online. So if you like spicy, wild, and totally, usually unhinged, then this is going to be the one for you. Peach is here. Riz is in the house. Brandy is coming to hang out with us this morning as we ship orders. Philip, welcome in. Philip, I don't know if I've seen you in here before. Philip might be new to hanging out with all of us crazy cats. Riz with the hearts. Oh my goodness. Whoo, hello. All right, we are going to get stuff shipped out here. What are we shipping today? All sorts of things. It's so exciting. We are shipping things. Jeannie, welcome in, you guys. So if you're joining us over on YT, IG, FB, any of those acronyms, feel free to ask questions, comments, thoughts, ideas in the chat. I am able to see you today, which is exciting. Jeannie, Stalex is here. Oh my goodness, L531, Cooper's in the house, Extreme, God is here, hello, hello, Lisa and Jeannie Esther's here, oh my goodness, the whole gang's here, I'm excited. Okay, we are gonna get stuff shipped out here. All right, so first thing we sold over on eBay is as follows. Here we go. Good morning. Is it Jeannie like I Dream of Jeannie, or is it Jenny? Hey, little Jenny, where'd you go wrong? Dorothy's here. Good morning. Coley. I had a WN show last night. So fun. But I have like half a voice today. So, Linda Owen, hey. So if I sound kind of scratchy today, guys, that is why. I apologize in advance. By the way, everyone who came last night and tipped me and bought things and all that stuff, I had so much fun. I didn't know what the HE double hockey sticks I was selling. I Google lensed that stuff and then gave up halfway through because it was way too much work. What did I learn from last night? Don't spend so much time trying to Google search things. Just sell them. Just pull them out of a bucket and sell them. Oh my goodness. This second. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Teresa, Christina, Debbie is here. Journey off grid. What is happening and how do you have internet if you're off grid? That's inquiring minds want to know. All right, so our first thing is a pair of pants. This is going to be SKU 861. So this is a pair of 2020 Torrid stretch jeans. Torrids are interesting. Let me rephrase this. I pretty much pick up any Torrid as long as I can get it at a garage sale for like $1. Any more than that, you're risky for the biscuit. Oh, thank you, lover. Oh my God. Thanks for the coffee.
What did it
Nice
need?
to meet you.
Did it need anything?
Nice to meet. It needed all the things.
Oh, I just
it
put a
needed
little
all
creamer
of the
in.
things.
Is that good?
It's gonna need monk fruit and it's gonna need the hazelnut. Nice to meet you.
What
Good
about-
to see you. And the Kelsey one. Good to see you. Nice to meet you. You. Sorry. That's how my brain works. That's it, guys. Welcome. Welcome to how it works here at the NiceComps streams. Okay. So like I was saying, Torrid's interesting. I don't always pick up Torrid. I tend to pick it up at garage sales only. I don't think I would ever pick it up at a thrift store unless it was inexpensive and new with tags. Blended is here. Depop came out of hibernation this week. Oh my goodness. Thank Lord, Riz. Not for me yet, but that doesn't mean anything. Not for me. I'm glad it did for you. Yeah, Depop has been on the like. It's so interesting. We talked about this before. I need a lot of this today. We talked about this before. Depop during summertime was, yay, Ford's on the team. By the way, Ford, thank you so much for all of your purchases. I was getting your stuff packaged up today and I was like, dang, Ford is on it. Ford's got room in his house to fill up. So he had to buy some toys for decorations. Sweet Briar, that one guy is here, and so is Kelsey. Just one more chapter has joined. Okay, so what were we saying? Yeah, so Depop for me this summer was crazy hopping. I was ranked as one of the top sellers on Depop, and then it just kind of like fizzled out through the winter time. So I'm so interested to see. I'm so interested in this experiment because, guys, I've only been doing full time for about 8 months now. I was a dabbler before that. And so I haven't done a whole season, all the seasons yet. So I'm really interested to see if my sales for Depop are huge again this summer or if it starts to pick up like what Riz was saying. Like, I'm interested to see what happens because I feel like those people went over and have been purchasing on the WN. Thank you, Ford. Oh my goodness. Guys, that wig was so hot. How do you females out there with the long hair? Like, I got off there and Justin's like, you kept that wig on. I was like, I did. How do y'all females that are out there wear the long hair? Oh my God, it was like sweat here. It was like sweaty here. I mean, I had to take like a 15-minute shower just to get like the hair sweat off. It was disgusting. Just one more chapter says you looked amazing. Well, I appreciate it. I was hotter than you know what. Mine stays in a bun. I can't say it. It says blended. Okay, that makes sense. I had long hair for a short period of time, and I did. I was like top knot in a keto shot every day. I thought there's no way you'd keep it on for the full show. Ford, that sucker was pinned on my head. It took me like 10 minutes to get that thing off. By the end of it, I was upside down. I was pulling out bobby pins. I was like, get this freaking thing off of me. Oh my goodness. I was so warm. Woo! I can't wait for next week. There may be a costume next week. I'm just saying. I am having so much fun. Guys, I know it's silly, but the costume thing is bringing me so much joy. I hope it's going to bring you guys joy too. Like, I am planning out all my next like 5 shows, what costumes we're going to wear, what we're going to do. Like, it's going to be so stupid. It's going to be, and that's the thing is I don't take anything in life seriously, honestly. So it is just going to be stupid. It's going to be fun. And I think just with everything that's going on in the world nowadays, I think stupid and fun is exactly what we need. All right, so these are 1 pound, 7 ounces. Now, for those of you guys that have been here with me before, you know I do all of my eBay shipping that's over a pound on Pirate Ship. It is less expensive for me. It does not mean it will be less expensive for you, but I do flat rate shipping on my items. And the reason I do flat rate shipping is I like to make a couple extra dollars on my shipping, or at least $1, because it usually covers the investment of that item. So I usually go garage sailing every Saturday, although right now I am on a pause because I'm trying to get through that garage. You guys know I've got that hoard situation. So I'm trying to be good and not just going out and getting more things and being greedy. I'm trying to get through the items I have. But normally I go out every Saturday and I usually pick up 150 to 200 items, which means I'm spending $200 every weekend, as well as gas money. So I like to recover and recoup those costs with my shipping. That's how I do it. Not everyone does it that way, but that's what I do. Mine stays in braids or a messy bun. Dude, I hear that. Charity, did you lose subs recently? Oh, I don't know. Did I? I did! We lost subscribers! I mean, times are tough. I get it. I get it. Yes, I did. I lost a couple subscribers, it looks like. So, I mean, guys, I get it. If you want to subscribe, it is $3. I understand. Hardly ever wear it down. Does anybody wear their hair down that has long hair? I can't wait for next week. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Big Thrifting, good to see you. Hilla is here as well. Okay. So, for instance, this person paid $8.99 for the shipping on these jeans. I'm only paying $6.57, which means I am making a couple dollars on that. That's going to cover my gas money. That's going to cover the original cost. And so that works for me. Now, not everybody likes to do that. And that's okay, because you know what? There's 874,344,314,649.2 ways to do this business. Whoa, that was a lot of numbers. It took me off auto, and now it won't let me resubmit. Oh, no. Sweet Briar, I don't know what's going on with that. Do a little googly search to see what's going on. I'm wondering if when the TT situation happened, I wonder if things got weird because of that with that. I'm not sure. I'm subscribed to a couple people too. I'm gonna have to take a look and see if I had that happen. I do the same with shipping. Yeah, D. I found D recently, actually. D, you're fun. D is a good one to follow. She's a recent find for me, and she does a little bit of everything when it comes to like helping teach us business. So she does like shipping. She does what you got. Joyce, thank you for joining the team. She does like some bolo videos, quick tip videos. She's got a nice little accent, which is kind of nice. She's like that person that's really good to watch like in the morning when you get up. Because it's like, I'm a lot in the mornings, and I recognize that. There's a reason why I generally do shipping around this time. Because in the morning times, people are getting their coffee, and they're like, wow, that girl's a lot. Trust me, I have a husband. You can ask him. It's a lot in the mornings. I wake up, and I'm like this on go. So... but D is that person that you could like get up, you could get a little cup of coffee, light a nice French vanilla candle, and you can just watch like 6 of her videos, and it's all just like real, like smooth and nice. Just that little accent. She's like, good morning, everybody. I want to share with you something about yesterday. And you're like, yes, D, tell me more. So yeah, how to be entertaining. Oh my goodness, right? Agreed. D is awesome. That's what's great about this community, guys. It's so huge, and it's so fun to find new people. Thrifty Mama Beth is here. Thrifty Mama Beth is here. So these are going to North Carolina. Take your pants off. Twist it around your head like a helicopter. Okay, so these are going to go UPS. So I picked these up for $1. They sold for $16. Our fees are covered, but they're shipping pretty much. So I don't know, we probably made like $14 or something like that on these. So it's not a crazy sale, but like I said, Torrid usually sells for me. I just wouldn't advise picking it up at thrift stores unless it's new with tags. It's super current style, or you're buying it for yourself. Otherwise, it's going to be too expensive, and you just will not make back what you want to make back. Blended. You like that? Oh, Lord. I know. Hustle. I blame Hustle for the oh, Lords. Like, now it's all the time. You guys see that sticker? I've got, our subscribers can see it. I've got our oh, Lord, Hustle Pickle Man sticker in there. He's got me saying that all the time. Guys, he is so awesome. So I was trying to wrap my mind around the WN shipping over there. It is, I'm going to say it, guys. You know, I told y'all I'd give you a review between Jamble and WN and which one I liked better. Well, I'm going to stick with WN for a couple different reasons. 1, Android users can get on it. 2, they do tips over there, which is literally amazing. And 3, there's just more people over there. It's got more stuff that I'm trying to sell. I ain't selling toys over on Jamble. It's just not going to happen. So, the only thing I have to say about Jamble that I liked is their shipping. How you set up your stuff for shipping is like ridiculously easy. It is like bottom biscuit, basic, simple. WN's got like, do you want to send a priority? Do you want to send it ground advantage? Do you want it to be a flat rate? You only get 5 changes per show. Do you want to do this? Do you want to do that? Do you want to do a quick listing? Do you want to do a temporary listing? Do you want the temporary listing? Do you want to put a shipping profile on there? Or do you want to raise up the quantity and do this and that? There's all these little like... And I get it. Most people are like, you're crazy. It's super simple. And I recognize that. I have a hard time understanding instructions when I read them or when I just watch someone's video. Because what happens is my mind does this. Ooh, do you remember frosted mini wheats? Those were so delicious when you were a kid, and you used to put them in milk, and then sometimes you would drink the milk, but then your mom would say to you, don't forget to take your fluoride, and so you'd have to remember to take your fluoride and your Flintstone multivitamin. And this is what happens to my brain when people are talking, and it's also what happens to my brain when I'm trying to read something. I have ADHD, in case you didn't already recognize that. So, but when I can get on the phone with someone and I can take notes and I can ask questions, I can stay in the moment. It's easier for me to like be there. So Mr. Hustle, aka the Pickle Man, yesterday got on the phone with me, literally the telephone, old school style. And that man went over the whole thing with me. How to set up my shipping, how to do like the bronze, gold, platinum packages you can unlock to get coupons. He literally went through the whole thing with me, start to finish. So I owe him a debt of gratitude. Y'all make sure you give him some love today. Send him some hearts for me. Make sure you follow him. I Can Hustle All Day. I know everybody's probably already following him that's in here. But I just could not believe that he was so kind as to do that. That was just so amazing that he would take time out of his busy day to do that. So, all right, next thing we've got here is a pair of Columbia cargo pants. These are a regular straight fit men's. Why did I sell these? Because I used the keywords Gorpcore and outdoor. So anything Columbia automatically gets those from me because a lot of people, like I used to live up in Washington State. It rains there every day of your life. And so you have to wear stuff like this. And everybody up there knows what Gorpcore is. Everybody looks for it. Everybody wears it. Everybody's buying it up there because you need stuff that's going to be rugged and outdoors and that all can also like dry quick, keep you dry. You don't get sweaty there. You get rainy there. And so I just know anything that I would wear up in Washington back in the day, I am 100% putting Gorpcore on there. So make sure you guys do that. Coley, I see you over on YT. Hello. Guys, oh my gosh. I think we've almost reached 1/3 of the number of hours I need over on YT. Man, what they ask over there is crazy. Like, and I'm not some sort of like huge influencer or something that's like gonna put a video up and people, get like 1 million views or something. A girl can dream. But it hasn't happened yet. So I picked these up for $1 at a garage sale. They sold for $14. They're a weird size, 34/30s. But hey, $14 is $14. That is a $13 profit. And I will take that all day. Now, these are going to be over £1, so we are going to pop over to Pirate Ship. G's in the house. What is up, G? How are you? I liked your video earlier. What platform is she talking about? Mrs. Thrifty, I'm talking about WHATNOT. WHATNOT. TikTok does not like it when you say it, so we call it WN. Yeah, that is awesome. Okay, looked it up. It's because of the BAN. If you were already a sub, you can't rejoin or continue to sub. Well, that's fun. How nice is that? Hey, y'all, Rise and Grind Picker. That's good to know, Sweetbriar, because that's probably happening to me. I wondered why our subscriber count was going down. I was like, what's going on? Agreed, I'm struggling on YT. I have 13 subs and hard to grow. It is really tough over there. It is very tough over there for sure. I've been grinding it out for quite a while. Okay, let's get these in a bag. Big Thrifty, if you send me your name over there, actually, you know what? Let's even do it here. Big Thrifting, what is your name over on YT? Put it in the chat, and then I'm going to ask everybody in this community here to please go over and follow Big Thrifting on YT. That is what we're going to do. We are going to follow Big Thrifting over on YT because that is what we do, right? We're there for each other. We're better together. It doesn't cost you anything to go over there and hit, follow or subscribe. It is free. So, Mika70, how's it going? Okay, so these, like I said, are going over into Pirate Ship. Our length on this is going to be 10 by 8, and then our weight is 1 pound, 2 ounces. Let's take a look and see what we got. Where'd your magic hair go? Levi, I'm like, do you guys remember the toy Mop Shop hair top where you could put Play-Doh in it and then you'd squeeze it down and the the Play-Doh hair would come out? That's what I have. I have a button right back here that when you push it, all the hair gets sucked back into my head. So that's why my brain is so spicy, is because it's full of brain and hair. And then when you push the button again, it goes and it comes down. It's really pretty impressive, Levi. Thank you for asking. I was wondering if anyone would notice. Big Thrifting. Yes, Big Thrifting. We got you. Levi, I thought you'd like that one. Okay, so we are going to pay $7.32 for shipping. They paid $8.99. These are going to Ryan in California. California is really interesting for me for shipping. So, for instance, that last pair of pants is going to North Carolina, and North Carolina and California are pretty much the same distance. And I'm not talking Redding, California, but it's pretty much the same distance from me. Going east, my packages will always be cheaper. Going west, my packages are always more expensive. I don't know if anyone else has ever noticed that, but I have noticed that with the thousands of packages I have shipped. So, Dara Lee, good to see you. How are you today? I want to know right this second how Dara Lee is doing today. That is the question on my mind. All right, let's get this over to, this is going to go UPS. I ship a lot of stuff. UPS SurePost is almost always the least expensive option for me. That option doesn't always show up on eBay for me either. So that's another reason why I do pirate ship. Now, there may have been an update that may have changed recently. I think it would take a lot to convince me to stop using pirate ship for shipping, because every single time I have checked, and we check usually like once a month on here or something just to see, but across the board, still cheaper, across the board, still cheaper. All right, so let's put that in. So we made probably 12 bucks on those. So nothing too crazy. Not a huge banger, but you know what? That's what I call a bread and butter right there. Big Thrifting 5715. Big Thrifting 5715. I'm going to find you right now. Big Thrifting 5175. Is that what we got? Dear Magnet, what is good? Oh, I'm always at it, Dear Magnet. Good morning. Good morning, Desert. 5715. There, up there. Yep. I think I found you. Did I find you? No. How is that not you? That is oh, maybe it is you. I don't know. That doesn't look like that looked like somebody, all right, let's see. There you are. All right, guys, let's follow Big Thrifting over there. Right there, Big Thrifting. Let's get some follows, some subscribes, guys. It's free to subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything, and it really helps a fellow reseller / potential person that's creating a YouTube. I don't know. I just said that so stinking complicated. Oh my goodness. All right, let's take a look here. All right, let's move over to Poshmark. We only had 2 sales on eBay yesterday. And the world is a funny place, right? So I only had, we had 2 on eBay, and then I didn't have any on Poshmark on Monday. And I remember saying how weird it was that I hadn't had any on Poshmark on Monday, and then Poshmark like went off the rails yesterday. So it's just so strange. It's so crazy. Okay. So the first thing we've got here, this is a 2019 Nike Thermofleece pullover. Now, what I would suggest doing, I do this with all of my Nike stuff, and I don't know if other resellers do this, but I do it, and it works really well for me. I put the date of the Nike item, because you can always find the date. So if you guys look here, I'm going to show you, because some of you might not have seen this. If you have, I apologize, but I like how you package the games. Oh, good God, you got the games. Yay! 4 hours. I spent 4 hours shipping those games. I like things to be, I don't want anything to get broken. You guys paid for it. I want to respect that. I'll post some more videos soon. Was on a career search journey and can post more now. Hey, we know all about that. We know all about that in this house. So if you look at the bottom tag on a Nike item, you're going to see something that's going to have 2 letters, and then it's going to have 2 numbers after that. So for instance, this one says FA and then 19. So right there, it says FA and then 19. What that means is this was released in fall. That's what FA stands for. Fall of 2019. And why is that important? Well, because some people want stuff that's super modern. Some people want stuff, maybe they really liked how stuff was 5 years ago. Maybe they only want vintage things. Maybe they only like older item stuff. So number 1, that's why I put the date in there. So like this one says 2019 Nike is how I started this out. Also, I think it separates me from other people. I think, and you guys are welcome to try it too. I think that what it looks like is someone that's willing to spend the time to take a look at a tag, or someone that is knowledgeable about the item. That's what it says to me. So I started doing that, and I sell a lot of Nike stuff, and it works really, really well for me. So this is going to go Poshy. So anything on Poshmark that you guys sell, can go straight into a priority mail envelope for clothing. It can go into a priority mail box. Any priority mail, as long as it says this magic word right here. That includes these Tyvexes, that includes legal envelopes, that includes bubble envelopes, that includes boxes, anything that says priority mail. Now, you can also ship them in your own boxes, but why would you do that? Because these are free. So if you go over to USPS.com, you are able to get shipping supplies for free. So you're going to be able to get these little Tyvex things. I use these more than I use anything. And then I also got these stickers over there. You can get these for free, and I'm going to show you why I use them. So on something like this, we need to put a sticker in. So this person's getting a cute little elephant and a thank you card. So how I do this is I fold this down. Now, these Tyvex envelopes, though, the stickiness on the envelope itself is definitely not trustable. I would not send something trusting this stickiness here. So what I do is I just take one of these, they fold in the back, and then you can just rip off the two little things, and then I put that over the actual sealing part. And that's just going to ensure that the item isn't going to come out. So we're going to go ahead and get this shipped off. I posted one last night. Someone bought the Just Dance when you started this live. There you go. See, that's what I'm talking about, you guys. That's what we do. I'm selling mad stuff over on the WN. Y'all can resell it and make that money, baby. Make that money. What other platforms do you resell and cross-post? So here, Maze, that's a good question. I sell on eBay, Posh Mercari, Depop, a little bit on Grailed, and then obviously on WN. I list everything onto eBay first. Because it is the pickiest platform. It's the place where you can put the most information on. Then what I do is I sync that into my Nifty, which used to be called Auto Posher. Now it's called Nifty. So I sync that into Nifty, and then I'm able to just cross-list, just boom, click it, put a few details in, and I'm able to cross-list it onto all those platforms right there from Nifty. And I love that. So totally worth the money, totally worth it to be able to have multiple places. Like, for instance, if I was only selling on eBay right now, I would have only sold 2 items yesterday. But because I sell on eBay and Poshmark, I have, 4 orders over on Poshmark and 2 on eBay. So we were able to sell 6 things yesterday versus 2 things. And one of them is a super fire banger. So I always tape the envelopes, don't trust the sticky. I agree. And that's why I started getting this stuff here, is because anytime I can pinch a penny, save a little bit of money, I'm going to do that. And so for me, this bag is free, and so is that tape. So I'd rather use that than use my own tape. I know it seems like, oh, tape's not that expensive, but guys, when you are a small business, all of those little expenditures add up quick. So I started using that. I'm like, heck, I'd rather use a free supply. So this is going to Lily in California. Lily in California. So we paid $1 for this at a garage sale, and it sold for something I can't tell yet. Galro, good to see you. Respects, you teach. Welcome in. Welcome in. Respects, you teach. I'm respecting you right now. Look at that. All right, and this is going post office. So there's that one. Okay, and then let's take a look here. We're going to mark this as shipped. So I bought it for $1. It sold for $16 over on the Poshies. Over on the Poshies. Over on the Poshies. Over on the Poshies. It's over on the Poshies. All right, let's see what we got next. Next item is a pair of pants. Looks like, let's see, what SKU are we? SKU 1410. Perfect. All right. So what these are a pair of Y2K Dickies. These are a straight leg with the raw cope ring at the bottom. So these ones, this is what Riz taught us. And I wanted these to be worth more. If they had not been Dickies, if these had been Levi's with this and not been this kind of strange size, I think they would have sold for even more. But what these were is these were cut and then hemmed up. So Riz said, take out all of the stitching and sell them like this. People will like them like that. And we listened to the Riz because the Riz is the material girl and she knows everything about that stuff. So I just listed these a couple days ago, and they sold for $16 over on Poshy. I think if these had been Levi's, and not, because these are a really strange size. I think these were, what size were these? They wound up being like a 29, 27 or something. So really, really weird size. But if these had been like a 34 Levi's with that on the bottom, that is what I'm talking about. Thank you. I have lots of energy. I do. I drink a lot of coffee and I have a lot of energy for sure. Charity is an excellent student. If she could just be quiet and sit still in class, it would be amazing. Do I have any of my fellow people out there that got that in school? Oh my gosh. All right, so we're going to download this label. I bought these. I think I actually got these for like 50 cents at a garage sale. So we still made about $15 in profit, $14 in profit, I think, on these. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. Yes, Charity figured it out. She did it. She did it. It's amazing. Ooh, this is going to Denver, Colorado. That's where I was born. It's going to Beck. Beck. I am Beck. I make music in the 2000s. I am Beck. All right, we're going to print this out, and we're going to get this shipped off to our friend Beck. Got to Beckignize it. We're going to get this shipped out and sent. Have to use a browser to resubscribe. Oh, Sweet Briar, are you serious? Okay, so if you guys are a subscriber of ours and you lost your subscription, because I can see, oh, you did it. I see it, Sarah. It went through. So if you go over to TikTok browser, log in that way, you're able to get back in and resubscribe, because we have lost people, and I actually have people that I have subscribed to that I bet you the same thing has happened. So thank you for letting us know. Sarah, you're amazing as always. Okay, so this person's getting a cute little donut, and they are getting a thank you card. All right, put those in there. We're going to use another one of our long tabs here so that we can get this shipped here. And moving right along, RC moon pie. That makes me want to eat a moon pie because they're chocolatey and delicious. I want to dunk it in my coffee and put it in my body. All right, this is going to Beck in Colorado. Okay, in the words of the Muppets, moving right along. Okay, next one up here is, let's mark that as shipped. And then we're going to go on back over there. Exactly. RC is like, you know what's up. Fetty Wap's in the house. Fetty, Fetty, Fetty. Fetty Wap is here. All right, next one here. Total crazy banger. You guys probably saw this on my social media today. This is a Dixon. Let's see. This is another thank you guys thing. So this is a Dixon Boot Company leather. This is an ostrich gray black vest in medium. Super rare, super hard to find, super vintage. And I got this at a garage sale for $1. We did a garage sale haul together, and everybody in the chat was like, that's ostrich, that's ostrich, that's ostrich, that's ostrich. And I was like, whoa, okay. So I would not have known that. This was my first ostrich pickup. And so I am so grateful and thankful. I had listed it for $140. I took an offer on it for $120. And I am happy as a clam. That is $119 profit on a $1 item. Now, this person, because this is a little bit more expensive, I am going to actually wrap this up. If you are going to buy from me, just a second, guys. Let's see. I need this box. If you are going to buy a ridiculously expensive, over $100 vest from me, I'm going to wrap it up a little nicer. This is not a $3 sweatshirt that we are throwing into a bag. This is not a $3. Peach says, I am not a morning person, at least until I get my Java. So glad you don't come on earlier. Peach, I am telling you, I am not the girl you want to be watching as a live stream at 8:30 in the morning when your cells are trying to wake up for the day. It's enough for my own self to listen to my own brain at 8 o'clock in the morning, let alone y'all listening to me. So what I'm going to do with this is we're going to fold this up kind of nicely. Like I said, this is a $120 sale, so there's no reason for me to make it squished or anything like that. So we're gonna wrap this up real nice, Clark. Sweet Friar, thank you so much. Did you guys like the goat? Because I'm always talking about goat. And then I saw that, I was like, oh my gosh, they've got a greatest of all time. That's amazing. So I'm so glad that you saw this sticker thing there. That's awesome. All right, so like I said, we're gonna get this all nice and snuggled up here. And then I'm gonna put it in this box here, which I know that seems excessive and insane. But you know what? It's 120 bucks. If I spend $120 on a vest, this doesn't cost me any extra to send it in this box, and it is going to make the buyer happy. Buyers that are willing to spend that kind of money in your shop are potential buyers that will also be willing to come back and spend that money in your shop. They are also the people that will leave very nice reviews for you. So when it comes to that, I am going to absolutely, positively make this nice for them. Manny04, thanks so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Bubbles Golf is in the house. I want to know what Bubbles Golf is. What is Bubbles Golf? You need to tell us. What is Bubbles Golf? Please won't you tell us? Is that a place you go golfing? Maybe it's your own store. Is it a game, or maybe it's a cartoon I don't know about because I don't have any little kids? What is Bubbles Golf? Cece, good to see you. Welcome in. Big Thrifting got the #2 gifter badge. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so we are going to take this cute little vest here, and he is going to look so handsome in this. We're just going to get this in here snuggled up really nicely. Make sure we don't injure it or do anything crazy. This is me trying to be delicate. Yes, I am a bull in a china shop, and yes, I'm okay with that because you know what? I am who I am. No approval needed. All right, we're going to do a little sticker here. Let's do something amazing. Oh, perfect. It's a little Western vest. So they're getting a little sticker, a little cactus here. We will name her Francesca, and a little card here. Francesca and the card going in to our friend. I don't even know who this is going to. I think his name was Juan. Let's take a look. This is going to, drum roll please. Where is it going? It's going to go to, my computer's thinking, to Juan in California, baby. I pack my packages always super nice and even include a handwritten note. Whoa, Big Thrifting is not messing around. Big Thrifting is not messing around. All right. Now, these boxes are pretty good. You don't really have to take these down anymore. You can if you want. They also have these on the USPS website. If you want to get them, they're little tiny ones. You could always, seal it if you want to like do something like that so that you can prove that it came sealed. So you're able to do something like that if you want to. That is up to you. It's all free shipping supplies, guys. So, free 99 is great. Who doesn't like free 99? If you don't like free 99, we probably ain't hanging out. Because I'm all about the free 99. I am the girl that doesn't go to Starbucks all year because I refuse to spend that much money on coffee. But I will go on my birthday because you get a free drink. That is who I am. I am a penny pinching pirate. Yarg! All right. Hey, we live on a budget. What do you want? Okay, this is going to go post office, so we're going to put that there. AZ's in the house. AZ loves that free 99, baby. AZ loves that free 99, baby. Yeah, make sure y'all getting your drinks. Starbucks, guys. You got to go get your free drinks on your birthday. I always get a latte warmed up to 140. I like it. 140 latte, almond milk, double shot. With 2 pumps of hazelnut, because otherwise they put so much hazelnut and it's like too sweet. And I already, I don't really eat sugar. Like, I have monk fruit in my coffee. I don't really do sugar because it makes me I'm already like this. You put some sugar in me and I'm literally like this. Like, Justin made brownies the other night and I ate one and I'm sitting there trying to watch a show and he's like, oh my God. I'm like, I can't sit still. My body is like it's gotta move. It's gotta move. Okay, all right, moving right along. They're like, enough about you. What are you shipping? Okay, and then next, last but certainly not least on Poshmark, we've got a pair of Ariats. Y'all know, you list an Ariat, you sell an Ariat. So these sold, I got these, I did pay up for these. I paid $10 for these at a garage sale. The reason I paid $10 for them is because there was a whole bunch of other stuff I was getting, including a leather coat I got to list for $120. So there's all this other stuff that they were willing to give me at a huge discount because I was willing to buy their special items at the garage sale. And so we made money that way. And y'all know about the special items thing, right? We've talked about the special items before. Special item is the item at a garage sale that someone does not want to sell because they are either emotionally attached to it, they are memory attached to it, or they are financially invested in it. So generally what happens is they want some outrageous price for it that no one's going to pay, so that when they get to the end of the day, they can say, well, the people just like stuff that is just cheap. Nobody wants to get this because it's just too expensive. Now, if you can call out that item at the very beginning of the garage sale, oh, wow, how much is that? It's usually the item hanging or displayed. You can usually say, how much is that? And they'll say, oh, I'm asking $40 for that. And you're like, oh, wow, yeah, no, that's great. Wow, that's a really great piece. Once you've established that you are not going to spend $40 on that item, they will then sell you everything else at a garage sale for way, way less money. You have recognized the special item, you have added value to the person, you have let them know that you are here to spend less than that amount of money, and you can usually get all those items for cheap. Now, if that special item is something that you absolutely want and you can flip, but you want to see if you can get the price down a little bit, once you go back and you buy all these other things, you pick up, 3 or 4 other things, then you come back to it and you're like, man, I just can't get my eye off that. All right, so if I get all of this, would you be willing to give me a little discount on that? And a lot of times they feel that pressure like, oh man, my wife's been telling me to get this out of my garage. My husband said I cannot go buy another handbag until I get this stinking thing sold. So they're able to detach from the outcome a little bit because you're already spending money. In their mind, you are putting money in their pocket. Therefore, a lot of times they will be willing to let that special item thing go for less expensive. It is how I have gotten things like Harley Davidson jackets, really expensive, nice NBA jerseys, brand new. I got a pair of brand new, what were they? I don't remember. They weren't North Face. Some other really expensive boots, new in the box, not even tried on. She bought the wrong size. I was able to, this at the beginning of the sale, she wanted, $40 for them. By the time I bought some other items and we came back to it, I got those same boots for $20 and flipped them for like $120. So recognize a special item, go about your business, find a few other things, go back to that special item. You may or may not get it. And here's why you may or may not get it. You will not get it if the reason that they are keeping it is because, or the reason that they're putting it as a high price is because they are memory or emotionally attached to it. If they are memory attached to it or emotionally attached to it, by that I mean, if they went with their friend Becky to get it at the mall, Becky moved to Florida, you don't see Becky, she doesn't see Becky anymore. She's devastated that they never get a chance to hang out anymore, and so therefore, she can't get rid of the bag. But her husband's been telling her to get rid of the bag, but she just can't do it because it gives her memories of Becky. They went to Panera Bread, they had an amazing sandwich and hazelnut coffee, she can never forget it. So emotionally connected that way, or memory connected that way. So either of those ways. Now, if they say, no, I just can't let it go for less than 40, then that's what it is. If they're willing to go down on the price, then they were not emotionally connected to it. They were not memory connected to it. They were financially connected to it. But because you're buying the other items, you're putting the money in the pocket, the cycle continues, and you're able to pick that up for a better price. So where do you do photos for clothing? My office is small, and I'm trying to figure that out. My office is tiny. This room is tiny. Y'all think that this room is not tiny? It is small. I did a video on how small this office was. I put it up on TT, and TT took it down because they said it was a violation. Apparently, they are against small offices. So here's what I have done. I'll tell you right now. It's a great question. So I am in this really tiny little bedroom. It is like probably 2 arm lengths. Maybe. I'm like basically at the wall here. It's like 2 arm lengths. And then this direction, it's maybe 4 of my arm lengths. No, that's generous. Maybe 3, 2.5. So what I've done is This table here is my shipping. It also has you guys, and then it's got my TV back here, which I use for my computer. On the right-hand side, I took the doors off of the closet. I put shelves in it, and it holds all of my bags and all of my little extra shipping supplies. My other shipping supplies live here on this desk. So I've got stuff on the right here. I've got all my stuff I need on the left here, and I do the majority of my work in the middle. Over to this side here is my table, which goes up and down for taking pictures of hard goods. And then I do all my clothing photography right here. So I just stand right here, I turn this on, and I take pictures. So you can do all of it in a small room. You just have to, what I did was when this room was empty or half empty, I kind of imagined it. I was like, okay, how can I create this where I've got a shipping station, a hard goods station, a photo station, and then the closet area. If yours is even smaller than this, you might just need to get a little bit more squishy. Diabolical. That's true. Yard sale tip. If multiple people are running yard sales, find the person that gives the best prices. AZ. Absolutely. You know what's interesting, AZ? That is such a good point, and that is something I've never really seen another reseller talk about, but it's so true. Yeah, if these are going to Ryan in Ohio. So black my eyes and Camaris. Black my eyes and Camaris. Okay. Sorry, emo kid. What can I say? So when you're at a yard sale and how you can test this, first of all, you see the person with the fanny pack? That's the dangerous person. The person with the fanny pack is the person that has the money. That's probably the person that's in charge, right? So the person running around the sale and like fixing up the tables and looking like a busybody, that is Karen, and Karen is going to charge you outrageous prices. The other person that is sitting back by the money table or the table that's got like the little stickers on it that has like maybe a little cash box, or maybe it's just two chairs and they're kicked back, they're drinking a Monster or something and they're hanging out. They don't want to be there. They have no business being there. They don't care how much this junk sells for. They just want it out of their lives, or their aunt dragged them out, or their mom dragged them out. That is the person you go to. You take your little items while Karen's busy, and you go right on over, and you're like, hey, you look like the person that's in charge here. Just say that. They're not, but just say that. You look like the person in charge. What are you asking for this? And they're like, I look like the person in charge? Me? Moi? I am? Well, okay then. And you're going to get a better price. AZ, what an awesome tip. What an awesome tip. Phoebe says, where do you keep your inventory? The other bedroom. So there's a bedroom right here, and I literally have all my inventory in there. Justin had an office, which he now is in the dining room, and we have no dining room table. So the dining room is now his office, and that room I am turning into the WN live room, because right now I'm doing it in the living room, which is great, and I got a killer backdrop because we've got all of our Star Wars stuff up. However, I have to like set it up and tear it down every time, and it's like it's not a good use of time. So that's it. Kelly, what's going on? Tired 98 says my husband won't forgive me. 3 years ago, I sold a weave for $3. Tired, you're the person I'm looking for at the garage sale. I want to buy a $3 weave from you. It's okay. My son sold Justin's brand new DeWalt drill at a garage sale for $10. We still give him SHIT for that to this day. Those are the best deals as the witch doctor. Yeah, baby. Oh my goodness. Old Soul is here. Fellow Star Wars lover 2, favorite character. Mine is R2-D2. That's mine! Dude, okay. Let's see if we can do the R2-D2 impression. Ready? Some days it works, some days it doesn't. Here we go. Ready? That's my R2-D2. I love R2-D2. Seriously, favorite character, hands down, most annoying character, Jar Jar Binks. Get out of my house. If I am at a yard sale and they are selling Star Wars toys, I'm gonna bring some home, put them up on the wall. I'm gonna have to sell some of them because the wall's full. I am leaving that Jar Jar Binks. That sucker is staying at the garage sale. Misa say you say at the garage sale. Get out of here. Was that impressive? Can I ask a question that may be allowed to? Yes! Ask 3. Now ask 300 questions. I love when you ask how much for this $250 item and they say, just give me $2. This is what you do when that happens. You take that and you Pink Panther the you know what out of there. You're like, da-doot, 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 da-doot. You are out. Cut it out. I actually like Jar Jar. Big thrifting, get out of here. Go to bed with that. Absolutely not. How do you comp Carhartts that you can't tell style tags are faded early 2000s? So Midwest, you can normally take a Google image screenshot. There are so many Carhartts up for sale that you will generally be able to find the style. There are Carhartt FB groups. There are also people that will help you on Reddit if it gets to that point. I wouldn't spend that much time on it unless you think you got something really unusual. But generally, you're going to be able to use that Google Lens. You're going to be able to screenshot that, and then it'll take you in. If you click on products, a lot of people don't know this trick. Let me show you guys something real quick. So when you're looking at an item, we're just going to say it's this tape measure, and you're doing Google Lens. When you go to take a picture of it, most people will just look on this first page. So this first page will have like some of the items here, right? But it'll also give you informationals on how to use it. If you click at this very top here, if you click where it says products, then it'll actually take you to all of the ones that are on sale, that are for sale out there. So you can generally find them there. Then what you can do is just click over, go into that listing, zoom in and take a look and see if it's the same pants. If you can't find them and you don't think there's something unique, just put them up. Don't worry about the style stuff so much. I think a lot of times we overthink stuff. I know I do. Just get them up. Just make sure you use things like outdoors, workwear, skater boys, skater, streetwear, all the different keywords in there. I've tried it, Reddit blocked it. Yeah, when Reddit's funny for me because you have to be in the group and then you have to get a certain number of points for stuff. So that is definitely tough. FB group delete it. Yeah. Midwest, you're going to be, as far as I know, then you're just going to have to look it up and try to Google Lens that sucker. If you can't find it, just get them up there. Just get them up there and put, style tag faded, whatever you got to do. What is WN? No, WN is WHATNOT. WHATNOT. It is that app. Whoop, that's my emails. It is that app right there. Right there. TikTok does not like when you say it. That's why we say WN. Mom's buying more. Mom is always buying more. Okay, you guys, I think that is it, actually. So we only had about 6 items sell yesterday, but 6 items is 6 items plus the whatnot show. So I got a lot of shipping to do today. So I'm going to get out of here. Thanks you guys so much for joining in. Let me take a look and see if I missed anything here. No. If I missed any of your questions, comments, thoughts, ideas, I apologize. Feel free to message me. If you love me, wonderful. Make sure you subscribe to our YT. Make sure you find me on IG, and then obviously you're on TT if you're here. If you're on another platform, find me around. If you're like, whoa, I want to see more of this, and I want to see, I try to put kind of different stuff on a lot of the platforms just to kind of keep it spicy. And then my long form content is going to be up over on YT. I am going to do a video over there. I've had quite a few people request this one, so we're going to do it, and it is how to date stamp your Levi's. So I am going to do that. It's on the list of things to do. Y'all know how that goes. So, all right, you guys, thanks so much for coming in. Have a great day. I'll see you guys hopefully back on here tomorrow for something. All right, thanks, everybody. Bye, guys.